All right, hello. I thought it would be fitting that I would do the live in front of the ceiling fan that I just worked so daggum hard. I mean, it's been up for a while, I've been doing some other stuff, but I just thought it'd be fitting that I do the live in front of the ceiling fan that you guys saw us put together earlier, Jennifer and myself. And if you notice right straight over here, here is the switch that we came from, feeding this ceiling fan, and there you have it. I couldn't let you guys see everything because I was running out of power, I was running out of patience, yada yada yada. So whatever. It is what it is, y'all. So what I really need to do right now, just open up this can of paint and do some touch-ups in here. I just been, while I'm in here working, I've been noticing just so many things that were mispainted, underpainted, just whatever. And it's sad because had I done this myself, I would not have missed this stuff, And my wife was even like, she was like, who painted the trim in this room? And I'm like, it wasn't me. Because, I don't paint that way. So anyways, y'all, lesson learned. Huge lesson learned. And meat. Shit. Oh, hell, even worse. My cord and my phone. How are you? Yes, you are the first and the only one that's in here. Because nobody else has said anything. So now I gotta clean off this paint off me phone. I'll get the rest off later. Sorry about all this moving around wiggly stuff. Set y'all there for a minute and clean off my cord. So, anyways, call myself, trying to do some stuff in here, and yeah, that didn't work out so well for me. Oh well, it is what it is. It always is what it is, right? So I'm just gonna do a little touch up here. Just some things that I noticed that need some addressing. And sometimes you gotta do more so that your job looks professional. Because I can tell the last people who did this paint, who painted, they were shitty. I mean, it was just, there's no other way around it. They did a terrible job. They missed a whole bunch, didn't do a whole bunch. And because I'm doing a professional job, it falls on moi. It falls on me, y'all. It surely does. And then tomorrow when I come in here, I'll come back and I noticed I missed a little bit underneath, so I'll take care of that. But that's what, final walkthroughs are for. I'm nowhere close to a final walkthrough though. Not even close to one. But I am going to finish this contract, looks like tomorrow, and then we'll renegotiate a new contract because she's got so much work in here to do that wasn't part of the first deal. All right, so I gotta get the trash out of here before I leave. I always try to get a good. That trash site looks terrible anyway. I don't like the way it looks. Oh my God, it's dirty. But I had been in here already working this morning before she came in. So what she saw was remnants of what had happened this morning at 4 a.m. I self-learned and self-taught something today about electrical. And I ended up finding, I'm not gonna say it was bad wiring, But you know, it was done a certain way for a certain period of time, the way it was. I ended up having to troubleshoot just so I get this ceiling fan working. And I was like, wait a minute. Every time I plug this stuff up, it keeps tripping the breaker. So let me look at this. And I had to go back like 20 something years into electrical theory so I could figure it out. And I ended up getting it. You know, I was like, okay, cool. I get it now. And I was like, so theoretically, what should happen when I touch these two, blah, blah, and when I do these, this should do this, and such, such, and such. So, I mean, it was crazy. I just had to do some troubleshooting. And you don't, you have to basically make, what you're doing. Sometimes you got to go through some extra. And I was just determined today that this ceiling fan was gonna get done, because this was the absolute hardest job that I had in this whole entire house. And it was basically hard because I had to get up in the attic and sweat a whole bunch, and I've been sweating ever since. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Hot, of course, drinking cold iced tea. Oh, cold tea. Is that the same job that you have been working on for a week? Yes, it is. This is day 7. It is. This is a rather large project. Much larger than I normally take. And I definitely would not have taken this on if people had been living here. Oh, that's a no-no. I would not do myself like that. No, ma'am, no, sir. Wouldn't do it. But so I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I see some spots that need to be hit. Whole bunch of them actually. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Hi. I just ordered Presto canner from Walmart.com. If you have been looking for a canner, go out there now and order. Interesting. So I can actually take these back, and I bought these. I don't need them because I'm saying they actually go right into a stud, or into a joist. No, into a rafter, and that's a good thing. I see some spots up here on the door I can hit. Take the paint over here so that I don't have to move around so much. Put you guys over here some kind of way like that so y'all can see me. Yeah, I sanded this earlier, so now I'm just gonna throw a little paint on it. Normally I would roll this, but I don't have a white roller. I'm just gonna brush it with this 2-inch brush, which is abnormal and not normally what I would do. I want to quit for the day, but all I'm gonna do is go home and probably take a bath or a shower, and shower. I'll take a bath. Tired to take a shower and play video games, so I might as well just work. Jennifer said she was gonna write all day today, so I don't really have anything else to do but just working. Keep trying to get this thing finished. My goal now is to get finished with the original contract by Monday. So tomorrow I'll be in here working, and then Monday I'm gonna come through with a walkthrough with the AIB. That's what it's all about, and my perspective, I kind of fussed at him via text message, and I shouldn't have. And I had to apologize, because I kind of took some of his, well, anyway, felt it was justified at the time, but like my wife told me, she was like, be a man of your word. But she was right. I was wrong. I should have done it, and I apologize. I was like, hey, you know what? I apologize. We'll have you making you feel less than a man. I apologize. Time, and it doesn't matter. I've learned that a lot of times it's best to be best to be friends than to be right. You know, even if you feel like somebody has screwed you. And moving forward, I know exactly what I'm going to do moving forward. And I know I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. One being, hey, if I hadn't paid you already, you know, would you have shown up this morning? And I'm sure I know the answer to that. But like I told him early in the job, you know, you screw me, you screw yourself. Because I'm too good, you know, too good to folks for them to screw me around, which it happens. It happens, good people. But I try to be a blessing. You just can't bless everybody. That's a fact, Jack. That's truly a tremendous fact. Y'all realize that, right? No matter what, you can't help everybody. I do know I need a shower. I've been sweating bullets like crazy. Alright, so that looks pretty good to me. I don't like that up there, so I'm gonna touch that up a little bit. That's where the door came open. I had it like an idiot the other day. I painted it, then I closed it like a dum-dum. And that was a rookie move. That was a dum-dum move. I shouldn't have closed it, and then I had to bust it open. You know, when you do that, this kind of stuff you get. This is crazy. You know? It's what it is. Yep. So, whatever. I've gotten to the point where I've grown weary of this job, though. Very consistently, in a happens. The doorknob right there. Happy and proud of this ceiling fan. About to start here. All right. As sometimes folks on standby that will come in and have your back, like we were talking about this morning. And it just is what it is, you know, because everybody don't have the work ethic. You know, everybody don't have the desire. Everybody doesn't have the, I don't know, programming, I guess. I don't even know what to call it. It's just crazy. It's insane to me because I just, you know, I'm the kind of person I just work, keep working. And then once I get finished with this one, I got another one that I'm going to start, you know, shortly after this. But yeah, I got to talk to the owner because it's too. She's got some stuff going on. And she's changed our contract so much to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm at this point in time, I'm willing to get finished with what I was contracted to do and get out, you know, either get out or we can renegotiate. But yeah, I can't keep doing what we've been doing. It's just, it's not gonna work long term for me. If that makes any sense to y'all. I'm gonna get y'all right there. Oop. Cause I see some trim that needs to be fixed, which is the trim that Jennifer saw. She was like, God, who did this? And I was like, well, you probably know who right now. I said, that's not the white paint. That's actually the gray paint that, you know, person painted all over the trim. So I'm having to go behind them and fix their screw up far too often, you know. So it is what it is, y'all, you know. And y'all ever heard the phrase, good help is hard to find? Shit, good help is impossible to find. Good help is impossible. Very much so. But you live and learn, and then you just keep moving. You know, that's the power of entrepreneurship, I guess. You live, you learn, you try to bless, you try to help, and whatever. I told you guys how to keep your brushes soft and how to keep your rollers good, right? I taught you guys that. At least I tried to. Okay, we're just gonna brush this real good. We'll go over the top. Real good. And you can tell I'm doing this freehand. I don't need any kind of tape or I even taught him how to use an edge, a light edge, and he still did this kind of stuff. But that just goes to show, not having any pride in your work, not, just trying to get over it, trying to get by, trying to do whatever. But I learned. I have learned a lesson. And I believe what I'm going to do going forward, well, I already know what I'm going to do going forward. And I'm actually getting to work with me again. Oh, but he won't have a chance and an opportunity to take advantage of me this time. But the boy got potential, That's the thing about it. And plus I like him, and I really be trying to help him. And it is what it is, Like Maya Angelou said, somebody really truly shows you who they are, believe them. Don't try to turn a chicken into an eagle, Use a chicken for what it's worth. That's probably the worst example I ever came up with, but hey, what do you do with chickens? You watch them grow. Chickens never gonna soar to eagles. It just is what it is. And some people just, no matter what they say and how they talk, they're not gonna get there. They're not gonna get to the promised land with you. They're just not. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much you want to get there, no matter how much you really, really, really want it for them, believe in them. A person has to believe in themselves. They have to. It's imperative that they believe in themselves. You guys gotta believe in yourselves, No matter how much I believe you can do it, you gotta believe you can do it. Whatever it is. All my life, I've always wanted to be financially independent. My definition of financial independence is changing. Y'all can't see my face, but y'all can see me painting, huh? Yeah, my definition of financial independence is changing. And I see now it is next to nearly impossible to achieve that. Because it's always more. And that's me. I'm always wanting more. It's not more stuff. It's more of that security that we're talking about. I'm trying to think if even I would be happy if I couldn't go to work. Well, if I didn't go to work anymore. Not that I couldn't, that I didn't. That I didn't have to. I'm like, dang, would that make me happy? Because that's what we're all chasing, right? We're all chasing that elusive happy. Aren't we? That's what we're chasing. And I'll tell y'all something. I am never, ever more happy than when I am doing things like this. To be honest, this is crazy. I know it is. But I'm like, this just makes me so happy to take a project, work like crazy, and then get to the last few days and be like, man, I did it. Yay. I did it. Yay. And it does. It makes me feel real good. Makes me feel outstanding, actually. Here's a whole place that was just missed. Tell you guys another trick. If you're doing interior trim, use exterior paint. Use exterior paint and it will bless you real good. Okay? Just letting y'all know. Letting you know. Letting you know. So yeah, I got some touch-ups I gotta do with Gray tomorrow. Hey Chocolate, how you doing? It is definitely a great day. Every day is a great day. Every day you can wake up, you can smell, you can feel. Cause somebody didn't wake up this morning, you know. That's another thing. We gotta really start counting our blessings. And it's, what the hell? Every time I look up, I see something that needs to be damn corrected. Every time. Yep, every single time. So anyway, no, I'm not even close to being finished. I'm gonna try to finish tomorrow though. I'm gonna finish my original contract. That's what I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish my original contract. And then we're gonna renegotiate another contract because extras, which normally I wouldn't have a problem doing. However, let me show y'all some of the extras that are not part of my contract. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see this? Now I was supposed to do demo, okay? I did demo and paint. Y'all see? Okay? All these boxes over here are extras. Even the ceiling fan. Now the ceiling fan itself was part of the contract. Running the wire from here up in the attic and over here? Nah. So see all those boxes over there? All those are extras. And see, all those need to go into the bathroom, which were not part of what we, discussed. We got to do something different. That's all. Because I gotta finish this contract. I have to. Just for my psyche, I cannot keep going the way we're going. So now I'm gonna do this edge right here on this door, because this is so noticeable. Freaking Stevie Wonder could come in here and see this, but y'all know Stevie Wonder's not blind, right? Anyway, I don't want to talk about Stevie. Simply superstitious, riding on the road. I don't know why I'm doing this right-handed. When you make me feel down, you suffer. Superstition is Y'all see how I'm doing this? Y'all can't see. Y'all can't see. Poor babies. Poor my babies. Anyway, I'm putting the edge on this door frame. I'm using a 12-inch putty knife, which is the easiest way I've ever found doing it. Puts a really nice edge on things. But everything takes skill, I'm finding out that you just can't take somebody and show them one time and be like, all right, do it this way, and expect for them to do it like you've been doing it for. Feels like ages, but oh wow. Bam, now I got a white edge. And since everything's gonna be changed out, I just wipe it on the carpet. Hey, nobody else is chatting. When we finished was like 5 minutes ago. Take another dot one because there's so much gray on this. It's gonna take another damn coat. Maybe a shower. Let's call it shower. How about that? You can just take your rag and you go wipe the excess off. Maybe not. I'll come back with gray tomorrow because I got some more places that I need to hit in here with gray. So, and see, this is where I need another person because I hate cleaning up. I hate cleanup. Hate cleanup. But since I'm here by myself, I'm going to clean up and then I'm going to get out. Let me see if the owner texts me back. I asked her if she's coming by today. That's y'all. Bam. All right. She said she wasn't planning on it. Do I need to? Nope. Just checking before I leave. Have a great rest of your day. So I had some folks last night check on me from my business. They're like, "Hey, we haven't seen you on the calls lately. You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't I be okay?" "Oh, because we haven't seen you." I was like, "No, I'm working on a huge project right now." They have no clue what I'm doing. If they asked, I would let them know. But I had told, my business partners, you received your silver today? Cool. Good for you. Yeah, I told my business partners that I was going to be, out and about for probably a couple, 2 or 3 weeks. Well, I told them to at least 2 weeks. And then my big support system was like, she's like, "You okay? Everything all right?" I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I got a couple of contracts I'm gonna be working on. So y'all just do you. That's what my Bitcoin business. They're not used to me not being around because I've been such a pillar in the community. As you can see, I really don't feel like cleaning up, but I am going to get all of my tools out of here. That's one thing I am going to do because I don't believe in leaving tools. Okay, so that's my electrical stuff. I'm thinking about renting another light for her, but she's going to have to pay for that. But that's way too much work, and it took me far too much time. It took me probably like 2 hours to get the electrical run just for that ceiling fan. And her mom wants a vanity light, which is fine. I can do it. It's going to cost. It's not going to be cheap either. You can pay electricity. You got to pay me. See, the good thing about what I do is you get everything in one. And when I'm in a house, I tend to do more because I'm in the house because I have so much pride in my work. I tend to do probably. Jennifer told me again today. She's like, "You got to stop doing so much for free." I'm like, "Yeah, I agree with you on that statement. I do agree." So part of my cleanup is cleaning up my tools. Now I am going to leave these in the house. It's just a throwaway plate knife and a 12-inch. So I'm definitely going to keep these in the house because I've been using these like crazy. Which is another thing that wasn't part of the contract. But, here's what it is, y'all. It just is what it is. That's brilliant. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, show y'all some. So, the bathroom, okay. Got some touch-ups over here. Where you see the little white spots, that's just touch-ups that need to happen. Hung this light for touch-up. And I'm going to change these switches. Actually, I can change these switches right now. Let me see. No, I'll do it tomorrow because I don't even feel like messing with electrical anymore. So I need 1, 2. Here's another switch. I need 3. Hung that light. She wants a, well, her mom was like, "It'd be nice if you had a vanity light right there," which I could do for her. Y'all see it's a space here. I I could put a outlet box right there for her. She wants this. Oh, this is disaster right here because it don't even close to fit. So that's something else I'm gonna mess with tomorrow. So hung this ceiling fan, painted this room, hung this ceiling fan, but it wasn't just hanging. I had to run all the electrical. I guess if I'm gonna take this box down, I guess I better put this trash in it first to make it easier. And to me, trash is trash, so I'm just gonna toss this down. It's trash, y'all. I'm not trying to be nice with it, you know. But this is where it's good to have a helper, because then your helper comes behind you and pick up all your crap. So if I'm gonna be working by myself, which normally I am, I'm gonna stop being so damn messy. I really truly am. Yeah, to stop doing a lot for others as well. Oh my God. Gotta come back and get my ladder. Shouldn't need it anymore on this job. Not that ladder. That's a 6-foot A-frame. See all these boxes? This is all extra stuff she wants me to do. And it just keeps growing every day. All these boxes just grow and grow and grow. This is not a part of my, the microwave, which I can do. So they installed these cabinets yesterday. I have an outlet. I got electrical up here, so here it is coming from here. It was a vent hood here earlier. Well, before. As you can see, I still got patchwork. My mom didn't like that, which is cool. Where is your right hand, man? Ha! Yeah, please don't get me on that subject. So I can put a box here, easy peasy, no big deal. I just need to get what I need. That's no biggie. So I'm gonna leave this running. I want this to dry real good. So I'm gonna leave this running. I'm gonna leave it on another 3 hours. It takes down all this trash right here. I'm gonna pick up. I'm actually gonna turn everything off with the exception of this stuff that's in here. Don't need that. Furnace, no. Range, no. AC, yeah. Okay, everything else is off with the exception of this kitchen. And I need that. This is paint. You know what? While I got this right here. And while I'm thinking about it, let's see if I can use this. Oh God, it's no good. This is the paint I can use upstairs, but as you can tell, it's no good. But I still got, no, it's right here. And because Lowe's screwed me the other day, I got 2 different grays in the house, and I got to keep them separate because I'm the only person that knows the difference between the 2 grays. He didn't show, and it pissed me off, and I said some things that I shouldn't have said. I had to apologize for him, which is fine. Hey, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I'm definitely man enough to admit. I'm gonna place these blinds. I'm just a stickler for that. I like when I'm gone that my stuff looks good. So I'm gonna show y'all how I dress the blinds when I'm leaving. Bring them down halfway. That's another thing I did for her. Part of my contract, hung blinds. Which I normally do anyway. I'll normally do that. But yeah, it's beginning to be when you do this kind of work. take advantage of you. Others, they're like, oh, well, while you in there, can you? Oh, while you in there, can you? Oh, while you in there, can you? And see, me, I don't have a filter, and it's hard for me to say no, but that's about to start. Actually, that started today. Yep. And the answer will be no. Alright, so I'm going to leave my ladder here. I'll leave my tape measure here, because I know I need it. Oh, God. My arm is so sore, y'all. Take my drill with me. Take his crap. This is a bag of trash I need to get out of here. Some boxes I need to get out of here. So every day on this project, I've had like serious amount of loads of trash. Every single day. I mean, and fortunately, and thank God that the school, there's like a daycare across the street from our house, that they haven't been in session, and they this to them. They don't know it, but they blessed me tremendously. Because filled it up to the brim. Couldn't even put that else in there. And then I started filling up this week, but every week anyway. And they're not using it, so I'm like, oh, what a blessing. So that kind of, actually, about half of what I paid Intruder, I saved because of that dumpster. So, everything always works out, My thing is, it definitely was a learning experience. Simply because I did some things that I do that is a benefit for working for me that I just won't do anymore. And that's not, I'm not going to do it for anybody. I'm just not going to do it anymore. That's it. And like I said, it only takes one bad apple to spoil it for the whole bunch. That's all it takes, y'all. That is all it takes. So leave that, leave that. Leave this, leave this. So tomorrow after church, I'll come in here and do some more stuff. Then hopefully I can get finished, do my walkthrough with my owner, and then get my check. And we can renegotiate because I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing the same house. I get so weary when I'm in a house like this. I get so weary after like 2 or 3 days. And that's all. I'm weary. But yeah, the reason why companies do the things they do and people do the things they do to people is usually because they've been screwed. That's usually the reason why good people, turn into buttholes. Oh, shoot. I thought it was going to slide, ended up tumbling over. Oh, well. You walked away from the phone, forgot all about the chat. It's all good, no biggie. But now I got a mess on the stairs. Because I threw the box down there and I thought it was going to slide down. And it just tumbled like bloom, 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 bloom. You might be the only person that's here. It's all good though. It is okay. Look at all this trash all over the steps. Now I gotta take extra time and get this stuff up. It's all good though. Let me go get me another little trash bag. So we'll do that. Go get a little trash bag and bag some of this crap up. Take my food with me. Yep. I've been here hours. I don't even have a clue what time it is right now. I don't have a clue. You are here. All right. Well, thank you for being here. That's unlocked, which is a blessing. first thing, because she had no point of reference to anything. First thing she says when she walks in, "Oh God, it's dirty." I just started laughing. I'm like, "That's right. You don't have a clue of what it looked like before, do you?" So, can you get a young helper from church to help? I probably could, but all my young helpers that could help me, they've grown up for one, and then for two, anybody in that age group, I don't want to work with anybody that young, because they're under 18, and you just got too much extra that could go along with that. It's too much. It's far too much liability. Yeah, I'm not gonna put myself in a situation like that. Not at all. I even tried to get my son to come down here and help me. He doesn't want to work. These kids don't want to work nowadays, You just, and I say kids, I'm talking about people 30 and under. They want shit for free. And life just isn't like that. I don't know what fantasy world they live in, but they definitely are living in a freaking fantasy world, because that's just not the way it is. Life is not like that. Maybe it is for some folks. Maybe maybe their parents pay their bills and they're good with that. I don't know. I've never been that kind of person. So I don't know. I don't know what, but no, working with somebody 14, 15 years old, that's not even in my vocabulary. Nope. And that probably would be a really good helper. Especially somebody could train like that. But nah. I just do it myself. And just make all of it. I was really hoping that it truly would work out, because, like I was telling him, I'm like, bro, I would love to pay you more money, and I would love to get bigger jobs, and I would love to, eventually have a crew. But dang, if I can't trust you to do a good job, how the heck can I can't even leave you and trust that you're going to do it, right. Well, hell, I know he's going to do it, but, just to do it right, do it to my standards. So, it is what it is, y'all. I feel ya. I organized all my coins last night. I found a couple pieces of junk silver. Okay. See if y'all can get a good vantage point. And my owner's mother, who is my realtor, she called me yesterday. She was like, "Hey, you should have left the microwave in the," which is another job I did that I didn't bid on, which was going to pick up her microwave and her dishwasher. And she's like, "Yeah, you should have left the microwave and the dishwasher in the, at the house, so those guys could put it in place for you." And I started laughing, because the guys was using the dishwasher, which you guys are sitting on right now, and the microwave, which is sitting on top of the dishwasher where you guys are right now, as a stand, which is what I'm using it as a stand right now. She's like, "Oh, I didn't even see it." I was like, "Yeah, it's at the house already." But I had already I knew that they weren't going to do anything like that, because, like they said, no, our contract is we're putting in cabinets, and that's all we're going to do. As a matter of fact, we're not even going to put in the cross section, the cabinet itself, well, the countertop. We don't even do the countertop. We do a measurement, and then 3 to 5 business days after that, somebody comes in and does the countertop. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Sounds good to me. Let me call this person back because I'm gonna end with you guys and then I'll call them as I'm on the way home so we can talk. Yeah, he been trying to call me for 2 or 3 days now. Somebody else that I'm like, whatever. So now I need to just run it to the truck. And yeah, that's that. Run this to my truck and run my tools out to the truck. And then we can get out of here, y'all. I'll sit y'all there so y'all can see me coming though. That coolio. Is that coolio with y'all? Actually, I can leave this bag here because it's not even close to being halfway. And I don't have to worry about that. Sound like a plane. And I can feel I've put on so much weight this week. Because I've been eating so bad, I can feel it. I've probably put on 10 pounds this week. So now I gotta work on that too. That's one thing you're not allowed to do on my job site. You cannot smoke in the front yard at my job site. And these guys that was putting in these cabins yesterday, that's what they were doing. But those weren't my guys. Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave that here, grab my tools, because my tools go with me. A little ladder ain't nothing, and I can leave this electrical stuff in here, because I may do some work while it looks like I'm leaving at the right time because it looks like it's about to storm. So, great timing of me getting out of here and making my exodus. So listen folks, thank y'all so very much for coming to join me. I'm gonna read y'all's last few comments and then we're gonna get out of here. SD Bullion, did you see my post about Walmart.com having Presto cannons? Yes, I don't shop at Walmart and my grandmother has cans, so I just use her. I do a lot of dry canning. Awesome. Alright, I always do one more last walkthrough just to make sure I'm not missing anything. So let me check and see if this thing is dry. It's still damp. So I'm gonna move this fan because that stuff is going to dry anyway. So I'm trying to get this stuff to dry. which is something else I'm doing for free. But I know it needs to be done, because if I don't do it, it's going to be stinking in here. And actually, I'm not even gonna turn it on. I'm just gonna turn it to on. I'm not gonna set the timer. I'm just gonna have this thing to run. There we go. So it'll dry that out. The place looks nice, really. Let me show you guys. Do a walkthrough. All right, so well, it looks nice to you guys, but I see so many spots that need to be fixed. So we painted the whole entire house. I painted this rail, trimmed out that, you know, all the trim is painted. Hung this light. This is all the first room. Okay. Painted this, trimmed that out, made it pop, made it look good. Changed out all the electrical. Everything you see as far as outlets are concerned have been changed out. Painted these, of course, because they looked nasty before. I mean, they were really nasty. Painted these doors, painted this closet, painted that bathroom. I'm not gonna go in there. Painted the kitchen, painted this, trimmed this out, made it look nice, painted all the trim in here. Did not do the cabinets. I can't take credit for that. But I did fit everywhere you had to come back in and fix that. With all the electrical in here. Let's go upstairs. Painted all this. Changed out this light fixture, painted this, of course, all the electrical done. Boom, boom, boom. Hung this ceiling fan, had to run the electrical to it. Of course, painted out this closet, painted all these doors, did all this electrical. As you can see right there, that's where I went into the wall to run the electrical line. All this is painted. See, what you guys don't see is all of the detail I'm doing with the walls, because the walls were just jacked the hell up. So y'all not seeing that. Changed all the doorknobs, all the electrical in here, hung the blinds. I don't like the way these are looking. They're looking lopsided. Why are you looking lopsided? What the heck? Oh, it's the blind itself. See, that's kind of stuff I noticed that just irritates me, like this right here. See, my helper should have seen this, and that's something that should have been addressed, and it wasn't. So we're gonna raise this up about halfway, right there, boom. Okay. Had to come behind to fix the closets. I'll fix that crap tomorrow. I don't know why that came out. I felt like that was tape or something. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head home. Actually, I think I'll drive with you guys, and then I'll call that person back when I get home, get out of the shower or whatever. I'm sure they don't want much of anything. I'm pretty sure I already know they're not calling me because they want something or need anything. Hung this light, which is something extra that she wanted, not a part of my contract. And while I was here, she had some air conditioners that I sold for her, and she's like, "No, keep the money, blasey, blasey, blasey." I'm like, "No, this is your money. If you want to give me a tip of whatever this is that I collected, then hey, that's on you. But no, I'm not going to take your money because that's your stuff. I don't operate like that, y'all. You know, money is like one of the most important things, but not in taking advantage of people. No, I'm not that hard up. So we're gonna remove our gloves. Do y'all have any questions for me about what we got going on around here? Dang. That's terrible. Anybody? I don't even know if anybody's here. So I'll tell you what, this is what we are gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. and head on home. I'm gonna call this guy back so when I get home I can relax. Oh, you said that's right. What's right? I don't even know what you're replying to that's right about. Oh goodness. I've been a sweaty mess for like, oh god, it's 3 o'clock. Shoot. I got here at about 5. Worked for an hour, then went home, took me a nap, and then came back with John for about 8:39. Oh dang, I've been working here like 6 hours. Oh gosh. Oh, not keeping her? Yeah, I'm not gonna keep her money like that. No, that's not right. I wouldn't want nobody doing me like that. So no, I'm not gonna do that. Her money's still sitting right here. Y'all forgive me. I always try to blow my nose when I come out the house because I don't want to keep whatever might be in my nostrils. Keep breathing it. Yeah, let me make sure. Oh shoot, those receipts, of course. These receipts I got to turn to my company. But yeah, her money is sitting right here. I'm not gonna keep her I think it's $105. Nah. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, it don't mean that much to me. One thing, I got a friend of mine. His name is Makuka Chilangwa. Makuka, if you're watching, I really would love to talk to you, brother. That's my brother right there. He's from Zambia, Africa. The country of Zambia. I forgot what city or what province, what tribe. I can't remember. But he said, Roderick. Let me get my best Makuka accent. Roderick. That's more like it. Roderick. You know what's wrong with you Americans? I was like, nah, Makuka, what's wrong with us? You step over nickels to, you step over dollars to get the nickels. You step over dollars to get the nickels. I was like, we step over dollars to get the nickels. Really? Wow. And that's the way foreigners look at us. It's just like that little $40 I was gonna fuss about, with intruder. I was like, whatever. And that's really what it boiled down to. It boiled down to $40 because I had paid him $80 to do the closets. And I had, I had to come behind him and redo them because he had totally screwed them up. And I was like, you owe me half my money back on this job. How's my garden? What daggum garden? I have fruit trees. Fruit trees are doing great. Garden, nah, it's not doing so great. Not doing great at all, actually. So, yeah, the garden's not doing great. I pulled a tomato off yesterday. That's the first one I've gotten off. No, second one I've gotten off this year. I cannot grow corn and tomatoes anymore for some reason. So anyway, yeah, I was gonna go back and forth with him over. He owed me $100, and I told him when we first started. I said, well, you can work off your $100. That'll be one day. Right. Calling you out or whatever, and you felt less than a man or whatever. But I'm very offended that you didn't show your ass. I'd be like, look. What I do with my workers. Day left. He left, and I didn't get a chance to walk through, and I paid him. I told him how disappointed I was then. I was like, now the only reason I'm only even paying you is because I'm a man of my word. That's the only reason I'm even giving you this money. And then I explained to him what had happened. Oh, I feel so bad. But he didn't feel bad enough to leave, $40 or $20. He didn't feel that bad. But that. I like the boy. That's what hurt so bad because I'm really trying to help him. I'm trying to bless him. I had to go to the post office and save deposit box, getting password in Ohio. CCW, concealed carry, okay, on Tuesday. Good for you. Good for you. I don't need a CCW. Excuse me. Yeah, I was gonna get a CCW years ago, and I decided not to. I don't need to carry all the time. That's a personal decision I made. Don't let what decision I made affect you guys' decision on whatever. But yeah, I decided not to carry. And you know what? Honestly, there has not been a time when I have been anywhere, and y'all see me, I be out all the time, everywhere. That I wanted to carry and wasn't carrying. There's never been a time. And here in Virginia, I can open carry if I want to. So I choose not to. There was one night I went out on a call. It was like really, really late, like 2 in the morning. I did open carry that night, but yeah. And there was one night this tenant pissed me off to the point where I was like, oh yeah. But I'm glad that by the time I got there, I had calmed down. I constantly got to tell myself these people are, they're mentally anguished. They have some challenges. They have some problems. All right, had to go. All right, so let me see. Today at Walmart, I saw a lady actually call a guy. Yeah, listen, y'all. I know I've said this a time or two. When I'm driving, I need y'all to keep them to one-liners, especially since the phone is way over there now. I literally can't see multiple lines. But we're going to go ahead and end right now. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you guys have been inspired and motivated to do better, be better. Because that's what this channel is all about. We're all about trying to inspire, motivate, and educate. And we'll see you guys next time, all right? Y'all be good. There's another few liner. Oh God, older guy went over to the guy after it happened, and the lady drove off, yelled at him. Okay. No, it's all good. You know, I know you guys get caught up into chatting and y'all forget. But just let it be a clue. When y'all see me and my hands on the steering wheel, do one-liners for me. For me, just and because I like reading you guys' comments, it just makes it more easy. You guys have a great, awesome, wonderful day as well. Love you guys. I'll see y'all next time, okay? Take care. Hope you don't feel like I was fussing, Gene. Take care.